Welcome to my channel for the love of organizing. I'm Laura, and if you're new here, I post weekly videos where I share my tips on creating an inspired home and life you'll love with budget-friendly finds. In today's video, I'm sharing two recent projects that can be completed using Chalkola markers. They have a high color payoff and make for easier lettering when compared to using traditional chalk. And I think you're really going to enjoy working with these markers. So first up, a pantry door makeover. We started with 2 coats of our favorite turquoise colored paint on the door. And I knew it didn't need to be perfect since we'd be adding an antique finish later. After the paint was dry, it was time to work on the chalkboard inset. We picked this one up at the Home Depot. 2 to 3 coats should do the trick. And everything dried overnight before we added our wax finish and then the antique wax to give it that distressed look. I'll link to a few helpful tutorials below regarding this process since I'm still mastering the technique. Now onto the chalk markers. I went to Pinterest for inspiration and picked out a few favorite lines, making sure to further customize and make it a great fit for our family. I wanted to ensure everything would fit well on the chalkboard, so I set up a document on my computer that was proportionate to the space, selecting fonts that I would attempt to replicate on the door. I printed out my little guide and worked on it a bit more, deciding to fit everything onto 13 lines with 2 varying sizes. Then it was just time to measure and tape things off. I used washi tape here, but painter's tape would have worked a little better just to avoid any extra residue. It was finally time to get to work with the chalk markers. I worked slowly and carefully, and in just over 2 hours the lettering was complete. I kept a damp paper towel by my side to quickly and easily wipe away any errors before they dried. Now otherwise, a very gentle touch with a magic eraser and a little water will do the trick. Here is the finished pantry door. I hope you like it. Now on to a modified project if you'd like something a little less permanent and not quite so time consuming. This one could work wonderfully for weekly menus and daily to-dos plus so much more. Here I printed out a smaller version of the sign to fit an 8x10 space. And I picked out the markers that would stand out well against a black background and traced them line by line with my chalk markers. I was careful to avoid smudges, and just know that you can easily spray with Windex and wipe away if you do have a mistake. I love this project because it allows each of us to work on our hand lettering skills and keeps us on track as we move across the glass. Then carefully removed the guide and replaced it with black craft paper, and voila, a sweet hand-lettered piece ready to hang. Which project was your favorite? Did you like the pantry door or the smaller framed quote? Let me know in the comments below. I truly enjoyed using the markers, and even after covering quite a bit of space on the door, there is a lot of life left in them. I'll link below to the Chalkola website. If you do purchase them, I'd love to see your creations. So tag me on Instagram at For the Love of Organizing or post on my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.